Continue game. There's a fuck ton of shit that I need to do. Holy hell. It's a placeholder there. In fact, there's 3 placeholders, so I need to fix all that. The art hard. The reason why I'm thinking of art right now is I just went and looked through like I still want this. I want this in real life. Anyway, I was looking through Twitch to see what all kind of artwork you can get, what all is there. And before I continue on, let me talk for a second. So, on Twitch, I currently have a few emotes. I've got the images in the bottom left and right corners, blah 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 blah, you know, that shit. The other thing is, there's a lot of artwork that's missing still. There's 11 empty emote slots. There's 21 sub badges. Why 21? Because there is 3 images for tier 3 effects that go on sub badges, 3 for tier 2 subs, and then there is what I'm planning on doing is 1 month sub badge, a 3 month sub badge, a 6 month sub badge, a 1 year and a 2 year sub badge. That's 5 sub badges at 3 images each. So you've got 5. You've got 15. Yeah, you got all that shit, right? And then after you get those 11 emote slots filled, there's 21 sub badges made. There's 28 bit badges, ranging from 1 bit to 5 million bits. Those are there to fill. There's 3 images for channel points that I need to make. And there's the 3 screens. The starting soon screen, this one. I need to replace this because this is not mine. This was free. This was a free thing on Streamlabs. I need to replace this. And I need to replace the stream ending. So, there's 3 screens that are around 1080p each. And then there is 11 emote slots, 21 sub badges, 28 bit badges, and 3 channel coin images. 66 total images. 66 things of artwork. The emote slots have a specific amount. Everything here, except for the 3 screens, have a specific amount of resolution that they're allowed to have. Let me go to my dashboard again, and I will specify it, because this is interesting to me. Affiliate subscriber badges. So a subscriber badge, the 3 images, keep in mind, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi Luminar, how are you? There's 5 subscriber badges here. 5 of the images for the subscriber badges would be 18 by 18, which is small as hell, then 36 by 36, and then 72 by 72. And there's another 3 that's 18 by 18, 36 by 36, and 72 by 72. I'm fine. I woke up a few hours ago. There's so many different resolutions for shit on Twitch, it's kind of scary to look at. And then for emotes, Emotes only need one thing, but emotes have a pretty strict thing. They have to be less than a megabyte in size. They have to be between a resolution of 112 by 112 and 4096 by 4096. They cannot be animated and must be a square shape. The emotes are the easiest thing to do. Channel points, however, 28 by 28, 56 by 56, and 112 by 112. And then finally, where's the last thing? The last thing is bit badges. Bit badges are fucking obscene. There's 28 different bit badges. There's one for 1 bit, 100 bit, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, 25,000, 50,000, 75,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900,000, 1 million, 1.25 million, 1.5 million, 1.75 million, 2 million, 2.5 million, 3 million, 3.5 million, 4 million, 4.5 million, and 5 million bit badges. There are a lot. And there's 3 images for each, yet again. So, yeah. There is over 100 things of artwork that I am currently missing on Twitch that I would eventually like to have. There's 66, what's 66 plus 56? That'd be 72 plus 50, 122. That's 122 things of art just for Twitch that's missing. Plus there's not a specific profile picture. And if I wanted to get a profile picture, that's now 123 total images. And that's just to fill like every single slot. That's not including the currently locked slots. Low temperature storage, what's over here? Holding pens. I do not want to go to the holding pens. Fuck that. That sounds scary. What in the fuck? What in the ever-loving fuck? I've not died in this game yet. Yet. God, it's so fucking dark. What was that? This is far scarier than a lot of games that I've seen. I wasn't expecting that. Run, 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 run. What in the fuck?
It fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps.
Oh my
Next time we will
fucking
use an
god.
equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
So that goes there. Why are there two more? We're only supposed to be mixing two things. Found documents. This. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberg infusion vitae and 1 part orgone monad dispersal fluid. Yeah, it's 2 parts. Yeah, it's 2 parts, so why is there 3 things? Yeah, that's 170 fucking 3 things. They're making noises. Fuck. Okay, I gotta push forward anyway. Let's read the sign. Silence, do not startle or upset the acquisitions. Oh, no. Oh my god. August 20th, 1899. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I have ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth, we give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas, I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all the mirrors after the process. It is their reflections that trouble them most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them, my children. I whisper to their dreams, you are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. What? This is gonna be scary. We're gonna get jumped.
Over there. Place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian?
Oh, motion blur.
Do I look
Oh,
like an
I'm gonna
inbred
wait this
hog,
out.
sir? Who gives a damn what it contains?
Motion blur
Just don't
fucking
carefully and leave me
sucks.
be.
Is one mic like working?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Anyway.
yes, I became a YouTuber like a week ago, and now I got like subscribers. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah, I just upload my VODs to YouTube. I think my most watched video is me just railing into fucking Alien Isolation for being such a fucking bad game.
Well, yeah, well, maybe sometimes you gotta play games that have like a low standard.
Alien Isolation was very bad. I did not like it at all. I've been playing the Amnesia games. I'm currently playing A Machine for Pigs, and then I'll be playing the new one, Rebirth, once I finish this.
I know none of those games. I know none of those games.
They're the old games. This is from the era when
You
fucking...
should try some like modern games, such as like Roblox.
No, this is from 2010. Amnesia Dark Descent is from 2010. It is the game that made PewDiePie blow the fuck up.
I'm gonna check something. How much is Dark Soul?
I don't know, but it's on my wish list.
God, it costs like it's like $30. Bruh, they're like $30. Why are they so expensive? Well, there's
Maybe I'll add your YouTube to my YouTube.
How's that supposed to work?
You can add other channel links into your YouTube. I have my friend Aaron's channel linked.
Okay, let me see, how do I do that? How do I
It's
do
in the creator dashboard. I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I get past this guy. Should I just run past him? Mr. Pigman? I'm gonna sit here, and if he comes at me, I'll just run. Oh my god.
I'm gonna go back to edit my Roblox gameplay video.
Have you seen the new update for Skyblock though?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's like the app is like messing up everything right now. I suppose it's a good idea to not play anything right now because there's so much like inventory wipe right now. So I'm not gonna risk my entire net worth just because I want to play some Floor 7. The changes are cool. Like there's a cool concept.
You need Palatial Museum rank to access everything.
Yeah,
Give me a second. I'm listening to something.
Yeah, the hex. But like,
no, not the hex.
I don't feel like trying to get it. I don't feel like getting it. Well, I already have the like.
The
rank.
hex only requires like the third lowest rank. The highest rank, Palatial, is required if you have bought the thing that lets you go into Shen's special area.
Yeah, wait, what's the max level, like, museum? Like, how much does
2.5
it
bill.
require? 5 bill?
2.5 bill.
Where I only have 1 bill inside
I
me.
mean, you can easily get it. Just go fucking pay limit for a Midas.
Why would I pay for Midas? I already have like all the like the.
Because Midas is the only thing that gives you whatever. It's the only item in the entire game that will give you whatever you paid for it.
So I'm gonna
as
pay
the price.
1.5 bill. I just pay 1.5 bill for Midas.
I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna be paying I'm gonna be paying int limit for both my Midas sword and staff.
Why don't you just get a Hyperion and just put it inside? Let's just get 2 Hyperions.
I'm gonna be getting everything in the game. That's my goal. You should know
yeah,
my
but
goal by now.
Isn't it like easier just to get 2 Hyperions and just put them in the museum?
I'll be getting all of the things, but
yeah,
I
so
want to have
if
int
you
limit
don't
Midases in there because I don't think any other Iron Man has int limit Midas.
Yeah. Well, if you want to get like Midas, you need to have like a money, and you need like a mining.
I know.
Because that's the
I'm
only
almost
thing.
got my. I'm working on getting Divin armor in the background. Like, I have the Divin frags. I have the Amber. I'm working on the Jade, Amethyst, and Sapphire.
Interesting.
Not only for the Divin pieces.
Oh, you can try like
But also for the chambers and for an artifact power. But I've not been streaming that because I'm waiting for decent mayors to stream again, so that I can stream doing either Aatrox or Paul. But fucking no one votes for either of them because they're always shit. Although Aatrox is the current mayor, but he doesn't have half off, so it's not worth it. Anyway, August 4th, 1898. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with this. What the fuck is that word? Strychnine? After the expected convulsions of spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced, however, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. But drowning? Perhaps yes, it is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. What? Anyway, you've been playing Roblox for your YouTube?
Yes. I've been playing a new horror game that people say is scary, which is called Doors, and yeah, it's a fun experience. I got some footage. And it was the experience was basically solo, even though I have teammate. It just my teammate kind of sucked, and they all died before I even reached door 50. So the game is basically
confused.
solo. I'm gonna go back to edit it.
Oh, I guess I just hit button and the centrifuge starts. Anyway,
I got an hour, like more than an hour of footage I had to edit into them, like a 10-minute video or something. This is gonna be a painful one. I should rewrite a script the next time I make a video.
I have no clue. I don't plan anything out. Hell, I can't even keep my goddamn streams on time. Uh, a, a heady brew, whatever the fuck. Heady. I have the compound hisses and steams in its container like some living thing, which is jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass, a strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with this so-called compound X. I should investigate further clues.
You're like streaming right now.
Yeah, I'm streaming Amnesia Machine for Pigs.
Hey. That's a horror game, right?
Yep. I have a game that you could play if you want. It's a free game on Steam. It's not a. I mean, it's kind of a horror game, but it's also not a horror game.
What is the name?
When the Darkness Comes.
When the Darkness Comes.
It's free.
It's free.
It's not that long of a game. How many hours do I have in it? Hold on, I'll check. When the Darkness Comes, I have 4.3 hours in it and I have almost 100% of the game. 100%ing the game requires you to play it multiple times. It's kind of like Doki Doki Literature Club, is it? Because it kind of fucks with your computer.
Oh. Well, it's interesting, but I'm too lazy to just get another game.
It's free, so.
Yeah, it's free. I'll just get it just in case it becomes like. Just gonna get it. Yeah, yoink.
There's a few games that are really scary to me. The Leaking World, All These Nails and No Wood. What kind of carpenter are you? That figures up, but I didn't finish reading it. God damn it. Anyway, what was I saying? Before I started trying to read.
Well,
Fucking motion blur sucks in all games.
motion blur is like a mistake for video games.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always
There's a
be
reason why video
contact
game doesn't have motion blur. Instead with a high FPS.
ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the
God,
true
that's painful.
product of the age.
It's like making you throw up.
The flooded tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sluice pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? Oh no, there's a Kernick in the sewer water. That's bad. The Kernick is 100% invisible and can just fucking obliterate me if I step in the water. Sluice Gate 1. Anyway, what have you been playing?
Not even Roblox.
What have you been playing on it?
Kaiju Paradise Funky Friday, which is just Friday Night Funkin', but Roblox. decaying winter, criminality, and indoors. I just like I don't really like shooter games.
Pig squealed. Can't use my. Okay, this is very different from the first game.
Half an hour or so.
Hi, Haley.
How are you?
Scared.
I'm gonna go work on my stuff now, so see you.
Okay. Haley.
Yeah.
Why is there Kernick in the fucking sewer water?
I don't know.
Ew, I don't want to step in the poop water.
Yeah, don't step in the water.
I have to open the gate though. It's kinda hard to not step in it when the goal is literally in it. August 1st, 1899. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Helm, and I am no Elihu. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers up there. Where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated and their duality tears them asunder. As the other places flies from their cells and their vitae splinters, they live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. This is scary. Haley, this is scary.
No, hopefully penguin, I should say.
Oh yeah, guess how much artwork I'm missing
A lot?
on Twitch?
How much?
122.
Ooh.
123 if we include a profile picture. There is, if I repeat it again, Courtney's at a yard sale.
He said
Anyway,
it was the
if I repeat it again, there is 11 emote slots to fill, 21 sub badges, 28 bit badges, plus another 56 for bit badges, 3 channel points images, and then 3 screens for BRB starting soon and stream ending. There's a lot. I have an idea for what I want for sub badges. I have no clue for bit badges.
But we can save them. We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Madness, you sound every bit the fanatic. Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement? And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views? Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for. And so you set about things immediately upon your return? Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door.
Haley?
Pigs to truffles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, you?
Still playing the game.
Oh. I'm just getting my ass kicked in wrestling.
This is scary. February 17th, 1899. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy, yes, we see it." A tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid, so like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steeps, a palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this is where the king sat, and this is where the priest lived. This house, this is the house of the dead, and here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages, you see. They believed that the sky could fall on their heads, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. This game just called a ziggurat a pyramid, and I'm going to have a fucking aneurysm.
Not that bad.
Mundus post-diluvian. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames, where it belongs, and clear the path to the center of the machine. Do you know if What's his face is online?
Who?
Fucking, Nordic. Nordic is not online.
I don't know if they sent me a friend request.
Oh, you have fun talking with them?
They're all fucking nice.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Oh, good. What you two talk about while I wasn't here?
I can't remember.
Huh?
I can't remember.
Oh yeah, I need to turn this off now. The pigs, they squeal. Why do the British squeal so? Look at them down there. Wow. The Scottish guy just hit the British guy. So violent. A nest of wretches. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No, mind my instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this dank complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business, and yet, I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike, and I will not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. They're humans. We made them into this. Quite literally, the British are the, quote, pigs that were thrown into the machine. I'm allowed to touch this door, but not these ones. No. This is scary. Scary.
Will be.
This one's chained up. It came rushing at me to try and kill me, and it got choked out by the chain around its neck. Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be tolerated. Disposal tubes, emergency access only. Are we about to go down a shit tunnel? God, you can barely see a damn thing in here. I should probably keep my light off. There's no telling what's in here. But it's so fucking dark. This leads down. Oh my god. Haley, help. Stop the British from squealing.
Yeah.
Stop the British from squealing. They're loud and obnoxious.
It's just the way they are.
Why were you about to go to bed?
Because
Yeah, but like, you didn't go to bed all these other times. You were here the same time yesterday.
yeah, but sleeps. Sleep random times, you know this.
Flood breach, emergency shutdown in place. Through the door, into whatever hellscape this is, from tide to spine. A skin of a shroud, a stump of the bled. Old Lily is blown, old Lily is dead. The dreams of the jungle will flood through her head and light up her head. You just rhymed head with head. Bad game. The gut, enter the bilge in Amnesia, a machine for pigs.
You seem to have undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Manley.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Well, that's the end of that. Onward. There's nothing to our sides. More shit water.
He's here, he's here.
Our child just ran.
I said you'd come.
Big machine in the shit water. The pump rooms. These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts. In order to keep his flood in place, he must have disabled these vast pumps, but was clearly rushed thus far. He has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the control, the remedy will be simple. It's not a Karnak, evidently, it's just a failed experiment. To make a Karnik, probably.
Ahead, the trickle to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
There was a person there and they just turned into like a mist of blood and disappeared. Hi, Jan. It's been a while. You kinda went poofy. I don't think that I'd go that way yet. I've been streaming at this time like every fucking day for a while now, Jan. Although streams are currently short because I don't want to rush this game. We're an hour in and I'm only probably going to be streaming for another hour. Why? Because if I don't... Hi, Dan. Head to trickle to still waters. I drag myself deeper into the temple, downward ever. Thank you for the bits. How are you? This game is so fucking dark on stream. More shit water. Journal entry. Valves and pipes. Another pump. It seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised reward of my darling children. So you feel like Sisyphus. You're not undertaking Herculean efforts, you're undertaking a Sisyphean task by what you literally just said. I'm just gonna assume that there's no fucking monsters. I can't go that way. I'll get damaged by the steam. Fourth wall broken? What? Oh my god, no. I'm in the shit water. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. How did I break... What? How did I break the fourth wall? I didn't do that, you did that. So what you're saying is that we need to go bonk your life. Stop, ensure all wheels are in place for correct operation of pumps. All wheels are in place now. Dan just kinda came, gave me 10 bits, and just poofed. Finding the children. The flood is drained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. How this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Fuck you, you bitch. Are we almost at the end of the game? We can't be almost at the end of the game already. Like, I've barely touched this game. We're 3 hours in. There's nothing in here. Core system access. The children dancing. The stairs are steep, the sun beating on his neck as he pulls them up. Veins pop on his forearms, but he cannot deviate. He is a man driven by love, only love. Also, Jan, you would 100% break a wall. I don't know where Haley went, but Haley was here.
Here.
You're still here? Are you sure about that?
Kinda.
March 15th, 1899. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within the gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten rib cage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled, sick and heaving. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton, and we both wept, for it was every bit as much as a dissertation as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. I have no clue what half of that fucking meant. Also, Jan, have you just been watching the VODs that I've been uploading on YouTube and shit? The heart of the machine. And when they first said daddy, my heart was molten. as if blood frozen upon the ground, were held to the suns to thaw and slop, and they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies, and my love was all-consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. It seems like VODs do a hell of a lot better on Twitch than YouTube. But VODs on Twitch eventually disappear, while VODs on YouTube do not. Stop! No unauthorized persons enter this facility by order of the management.
And you came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset you and I on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure our children have been dead for quite a while. I have my ball soon? What do you mean ball?
For your children, Mandus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Like an end of year ball? I didn't do it the first time I did that. That's weird. Yeah, to like a dinner. This is a big ass machine. Too bad you guys can't fucking see it because it's dark as fuck. Yeah, you can barely make it out in the fucking pitch blackness.
Oh dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
This thing's fucking massive.
I tried so hard. I will
Goddamn
uphold my
motion
promise.
blur.
I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
Ah, we killed our own children. Cool, I fucking guess. Well, I can't do anything up here, it looks like, so. Fucking big ass machine. The control room.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane. Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition. Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Oh god, there's a bunch of switches. A final act of sabotage. The bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddlings. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and then I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. So we just cannot flip 3. Something's wrong with 3. Oh no, we have to go into like the inner mechanisms of this fucking place. I can just drop, right? I guess not. I doubt that there's any pigs in here. But there might be, and if there are, then I'm fucked. Danger. Compound X. Highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Okay, opened it. I did the thing. Back up I go. We did it. Now we go flip those 2 switches, right? Ignition control. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I am coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you. We're lighting the heart of the machine under London. What does the machine do exactly? I don't know.
There is the little faces turn. No, madness. They suffocate. They suffocate.
Daddy, Daddy!
What?
Now, madness. Set them free. Set them all free.
We're about to murder them, aren't we? Ah!
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption. Where are my children? You promised me my children. My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, they were dead. Damn. This is a short game if that's the end. That can't be the end, right? Mandus Saboteur, there are feats of engineering contained herein that would make even those clever fellows at the Institute reel with envy. Oh, it's not over.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
I hate this motion blur so much. What? There's no. Okay, there is no door. Big masks. 29th December 1899. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on releasing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart, down to the bricks, and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels and clockwork, and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man, defined by his action, defined by what he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century, with a hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. We've read everything that we've found so far. Climb. There's a new journal entry. Betrayed. So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces, and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice, turn agape into my open, bifurcated heart. Warning: steam vent access only at low pressure.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Glad you asked, Mandus. You know the answer very well.
August 31st, 1899. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me that you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Automatic pressure regulator.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard! Will it hurt them?
A
cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt
I
to cut
literally
through
can't
the
pull up
gangrenous
my
foot?
lamp.
Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me.
Toys. So much fucking motion blur. So I understand the story. I'll go over it in a second. December 1st, 1899. There's a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's a silver spoon. What did you born holding? Ever so painful for mummy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico. And then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. The spoon was the same you gave your twins. Then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like a soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next? I ask, you and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what am I become? A journal, steam vents, all about me, the thunder of machinery, the blasts of boiling steam I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I'm a lobster, cracked, my circulation stagnated, my vital motions impeded. The steam will boil my hull unless I find a way to shut it off. Escape through the pipes. If in the throes of my evil I sent children into the pipes to clean them, and it seems likely there is another entrance I can use to escape the noxious maelstrom of engines. I will ignore the burning in my nostrils from the fumes of that godless compound X that fuels these machines. I will become the saboteur. I will destroy the pressure system, enabling me to enter the pipes without fear. Mundus is the saboteur. It seems that the pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility, something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. I'm trying to not die because I'm pretty sure there's pigs here. Maybe not. I don't know. So I need 4 pipes. The pressure regulator, some form of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure could be catastrophic, certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. This could cause the steam pressure to drop. Man, this you clever old goat. I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand. I will not be undertrodden. If this machine is my heirloom, I am the overman. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I can just run around then. That's what it looks like anyway. So we need these pipes here. We need 4 of them, it looks like. Now we've gotten 2, so I need to find 2 more. Damn, shit is already falling apart. Or I guess we just break it. I'm gonna die! Ah! Ah! Oh, they didn't get me, thank fuck. Hopefully they can't climb ladders. Are you leaving?
I like this. Yeah.
No, not allowed.
Yeah. Alright.
Fuck! This is the wrong way.
Bubby.
Enter the pipes and out of the engines. Now quickly through the pipes before the pressure returns, and they fill with boiling corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me. Its unholy and human mind, boil and slick, send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets, I will fetch help, and I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground, and seal this evil place underground forever.
This is your doing, Candace. This is what you trained it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
Oh god. I'm surprised that I'm not dead yet. Anything to save them. Of course, all the awful we cannot sell from our system is donated to the workhouse, making them perhaps the best fattened unfortunates in the whole of London. Okay. We're in the late 1800s, early 1900s era. No. Don't send me tumbling back fucking down, you bitch. I guess I chase after them. Oh yeah, we're up here now.
Oh God, no! What have I done?
Naked dead man. We know that Amnesia loves its naked dead men.
Candace, I know you are out here. I own this city. I am this city.
October 25th, 1899. No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear, horror, and the gentleman applauds you. Call a beggar, and a lady walks safely again. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension that these so-called leaders, these pillars of society, these rich fun and fanciful, they wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We will feed them, and then we will feed from them.
Redeem yourselves. Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, bones, and ashes. For the pile
Well,
reach critical, and we can have such a burning that this city will shine
this reminds me of Vermintide.
of redemption for the world.
It doesn't have the front thing. Journal. London's burning, London's burning. God forgive me, what have I unleashed? What I have unleashed? I stand in the smell of the burning city. I see the ash upon the wind. I hear the roars of the sickening beasts and the screams as they fall upon the city and drag its people below for the slaughter. Now I begin to understand what the other composite ingredient of Compound X must be. And I also understand this. It is my responsibility now. I must find a way back to the heart of the machine and complete what I started. We could go this way. It's not impossible. Children, remember silence, hard work are the roads to heaven. I'm not allowed to take the fucking shit. What am I supposed to do here then? This way? There goes my children, my already dead children. What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Can't go that way. I guess we go back. Can't go back into here. Can't open that door. There's nothing here. Up here, this door? No, nothing. Where the fuck am I supposed to go then? Bruner Street. Oh, I didn't see this. December 23rd, 1899. I stand and look at myself in the mirror. Penis in hand, and my reflection grins at me, and his mouth is full of the sulfur mustards. Vain fool, he sneers. Are you really so different? So very different? Do you genuinely believe your words of evil are any greater than the rest of them? You are simply a weak man, a product of his age, the same as any other. This is empire. This is the killing idiocy, the natural result of this social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the street rather than hiding it in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slide it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you, where you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you Ubermensch. Unless I wash my hands to take to bed. Me. What's with this game and penises? Oh, we're back here. I know where we are now.
Do you hear me, madness? This is what you planned.
This world is a machine for pigs. I was supposed to just keep running, but I didn't. I'm dumb. I tripped. Oh, thank fuck this guy can't get to me now. Pinchin Street. Another journal entry. Streets and alleys. There are too many of these damnations, these beasts loose on the street. All have come from the engine rooms. As I emerged, I counted 3 of the damnable pneumatic lifts, which suggests the machine has been planning this for some time. Smuggling routes to the surface all about the neighborhood. If my bearings are correct beyond the alley, I should stand directly over the ignition rooms. And I will wager that if I find a pneumatic there, it will carry me back through to the machine's heart.
Beast, creature, where are my children? Where are my children?
It sounded like a horse, but there's no horses. So back down into the heart of the machine to go fucking destroy it, I guess. Farming the world, let us not be coy. I will not let us drag this corpse of civilization into a new century. Come New Year's Eve, I will fling the last switches and unshackle the full power of the machine. We're simultaneously both the evil mastermind, the main villain of the game, and the protagonist. Another journal entry. Counterattack. I have returned, an angel of vengeance, a saboteur once more. I will find a way to stop this vast enterprise of slaughter. Enough destruction opened the heart before. Confuse the machine enough to spring its locks and secret doorways. I must cause it great shock, stab its eyes, poke hot wire into its ears, hammer to its teeth, and push glass into every orifice. Then it will gasp, and in that gasp I will scuttle it into its throat and stab its heart from inside. Stop him, 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 stop him. Alright, well, we don't give a damn about the pigs anymore. They've not killed us once. We've not died yet.
We'll drained and bled and freed from the prison of the flesh, free to ascend as smoke to the stars.
And the good, the worthy, how will we save them?
Show me these worthy, Mandus. Show me these good. I do not see them.
Note, October 27th, 1899. Then upstairs to bed and toss and turn in bloated stomachs to copulate and puke upon, chaise lounge, four-post, poster, or dressing table collapse at last into the engulfing mattress, drunk and drugged and fat and stupid and senseless. And spring the trap, man piggies, spring the trap. At the pull of a lever, a set of hydraulic pistons and gears are fired, resulting in the 3 walls of steel bars dropping from the ceiling via the canopy to cage the product into the bed, preventing escape. The entire bed is then tilted backwards into the wall by a powerful spring mechanism, also fed by the hydraulics. The pressure for the system is created as a byproduct of the vacuum, a evisceration system employed for mass production elsewhere on the pig line. In this way, we have created our very own bottled revolution, for the movement of the masses is a casual factor in the extermination of the rich. Holy fuck! Coolant pumps! I sensed an opportunity for my first strike. Impeding these cogs with a large enough object should jam the flow of coolant, causing a pressure buildup that will split the pipes and rupture the tanks. Throw more into it. I want it. I can't. I literally cannot. Well, Geronimo? It looks like there's literally nothing in here, down there. Fuck. I'm gonna boop the Jan. Am I supposed to go back this way? I don't believe I am. But I have been wrong before. Compound X, no naked flames. We know that the compound is not like that light. Oh god! Oh fuck! Oh god, oh fuck, oh shit!
I know you, machine. I know what you fear. I will rain excrement into your very soul. I will destroy you.
You are too late, Mandus. My great works are almost begun.
Oh, a note. October 27th, 1899. and waste not, want not, for here the assorted slop and innards are sifted and sorted and enter the world through more channels and means than one could possibly conceive. The product passes by this section of the engine and is driven through the blade, splitting it in two sections, ready for the butcher's block. And in the interim it is kept in our freezer bays under the house, and heat produced naturally by the refrigeration process feeds it into the pipes, the crannies of these rooms, and is the very reason, my dear friend, that we can sit here in shirts and waistcoats but no jackets on a freezing winter's nights without a fire in the grate and discuss our great enterprise. The warmth in our bellies and toes may be attributed directly to those bellies and toes even now passing through steam, fire, and blade beneath our feet. I guess we go this way. December 2nd, 1899. Walking away from those creepy noises. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones under the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocents under the loose clod, headless rib cage in the cool stone behind altars, 3,000 miles apart, I trace back my life to this instance. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone. The toxins are already in this damp, this falling water. I hack and retch and I vomit into the sink and grasp the bowl with both hands and stare. There in the plug hole, as clear as day, a toy spine, clockwork and intricate like a child's spine, but clockwork. How could that be? How could a child's spine be made like clockwork? I washed it carefully and placed it on the mantelpiece, by the egg I laid myself, under the garden where the children's skulls are buried. I call it my Mexico. We are the pig, we are all the pig. They're screaming. Another journal entry. A path to the trippery. It is critically injured now, I am sure of that. It jeers no more. I feel it shudder around me. A wounded animal pressed flat to the ground. I feel it is afraid of me, and I hate it all the more, as I hate myself for unleashing it. My head pounds with blood, my teeth vibrate. I retch and burn with fever. I am an angel of death descending to smother the firstborn for the death of the two that came after.
I am here again, at the foot of
You're writing your fanfic.
Oh, we're about to finish A Machine for Pigs. Evidently, it's really fucking short.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, are you speed running it?
No.
Oh. That is pretty short then.
This is 2 streams, and I do 2-hour streams when I'm playing Amnesia because I don't want to beat it that fast.
I can meet him, your great engineer. How marvelous. I must say, Mr. Manders, my
We're close enough to the end that I might go until I beat it.
Step this way, Professor.
Even though I'm an hour and 45 minutes in.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, how long do you usually stream?
For Amnesia, I've been going 2 hours to try and, you know, not beat it fast.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Anyway, Nordic gave me Amnesia Rebirth, so I get to play that next.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, I'll watch Gavin.
Also, we are all the pig. And I was right, the British are pigs.
What?
The British are pigs.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Oh, black screen. Is this a cutscene now? No, now we're in a random area. That's why are we walking in blood?
In stillness now. Blue water runs in my veins now. I am
Good question.
I carry the knife of this factory, the
Okay,
bowl
okay,
of
get
this
out of
mill.
there. You're not supposed to be in there.
I am come to collect you from
Lie
the
down.
fields
Blood.
and furnaces.
Lie down.
I will gather you into the
Blood waterfalls from
I will
well
gather
beyond
you
what I
to
can
me,
see.
and I will take you home.
This game is so fucking dark for stream.
Is it darker than the original?
Look at the stream. It looks fine for me, but on the streams end, it's fucking dark as hell. Dead man with everything from his penis up to his nipples removed. I've never seen anything about Amnesia Rebirth, and I don't remember seeing anything about this game. So Amnesia Rebirth is going to be 100% new for me.
Yeah.
Also, Jan's in chat. The veil lifts, the bride is waiting, the man eats the pig, and the pig is eaten by the machine, and the man is eaten by the machine. This is as it ever will be.
My gears are adjust. My steam is built. Soon I will spill that blue water and
Where is
the egg, the atom, my soul, and there will be a very great burning that we might make the world clean.
There you is.
Be proud, for this is your doing. Until you steeped me in the blood of your own, I was nothing but
I mean, doesn't look too bad.
architecture. You have made me.
Well, right now we're not in a big area.
Oh.
Now look here. Why bonk? Can you see? Can you see anything distinct at the other end of this hallway?
I see a doorway. Wood.
It's not wood. It's metal bars. I could see this from all the way over there. It looks perfectly fine for me.
That looks like a wooden door to me, I'm not gonna
25th of December. If you should find this, then you already know all I would tell you. You already know what you have done and what you must do now. Walking away from those temples, that small pile of stones beneath the rhododendrons, the skulls of innocents under the loose clawed, headless rib cages cruelly torn asunder to expose their flowers in the cool stone behind the altars 3,000 miles away, I trace my life to this instant. Rain channels eroded in ancient stone, the toxins are already in this damp, this falling water, and in that instant, cradling my children's heads in my palms, I knew that I had to unbuild what I myself had constructed, though even then it was little more than a sickening dream. This machine is ever mine, and it falls to me to redeem it and myself. Anyway, we basically kidnapped a bunch of, quote, undesirables, orphans, and homeless people to turn into the pig monsters we've been seeing. Which we turn them into that by like breaking their fucking bones, like cutting them up, and then like shoving the vitae from A Dark Descent, you know, the thing that you get from the blood of the tortured, and another thing that's mixed together to make Compound X to revive them into their new form.
Why did you take my children?
Madness. Of all the blood we have spilled together, the first drops fell from your hands alone.
Then I am damned for a filicide, and everything's lost.
What's filicide? The murder of your own children? Is filicide the murder of your own children?
I don't know offhand, actually.
I assume that it is, because he just said filicide when he was referring to him murdering his children. Yeah, we've just been following dead children covered in that have been covered in blood this whole time. That we revived with Compound X somehow, but like they're not actually our children because their souls don't fucking exist anymore. So it's like they're just sitting there teasing us. Just run. There's nothing here to kill me. It just sounds like there is. I'm just assuming that there's not though. There very much could be pigs here. By the way, I can see like the full extent of this room while it's dark, while stream can barely fucking see it at all. Oh my god! What is this motherfucker doing? Ah! Please tell me that whatever the fuck that big pig monster thing was is dead. It seems like it. It was like a big... So, earlier we ran into another monster that wasn't one of the pig monsters that we made. Instead, it was like an artificially created Karnik. Do you remember the water monster?
Yeah.
The water monster in this game is so fucked up that it's constantly traveling between worlds, which makes it even more agitated. That pig monster was doing just that. Managed Processing Company, Electromagnetic Suppression, South Tower. Into the next area. I guess we're about to win. Mandus descending amongst the spirits. I deny you. I am not your chattel. I will not be your operator, the monkey to your organ grinder. Okay.
Only to save you. Only to spare you. I would have given my soul to spare.
Oh yeah, you can barely see this, but we're on like this massive catwalk.
Oh, my children. My children. What have I done?
This reminds me of Portal 2, when you're just falling with GLaDOS after they were turned into a potato down like all these fucking pipes. Like the pipes just extend into nothingness, you can't even see where they end.
Oh yeah.
But it's oh so dark on stream. 28th of December, 1899. Memories. They surface like bloated bodies rising to the scum of the Thames. I looked at them, covered in the blood of their dead mother, little piglets squalling in their swaddling, and my heart at once was filled with a great love and a consuming hate. I could never have imagined at that point did my soul split creating him. Was this the egg of my soul? The moment the great clock began to tick, is the only path to redemption to join us together again, to make myself whole, to close the great circle and take that madman into my heart once more and forgive him, and myself as well?
I love you, my darlings, and I am sorry. I am sorry for
Oh, you can't even fucking see this.
I simply loved you all too much.
Massive structure. It stretches so fucking far. You can see the walls now, and it just keeps going up. In my dreams I walk with my children. I walk tunnels where no human has trod before. I am sure of that. It is just me and him now. Frost forms on my coat sleeves. The deathly still and the freezing air tell me I am close. Mandus is alone. I search for instruction, for advice, and for help in my goals, but in return the system mocks me. Simpleton, it says, you must find your own answers now.
Put aside your misguided crucible
Did I just get another one? No.
and let me see suit the future, your 20th century, and let me tell you this, a far greater slaughter awaits you there. I seek to save the world by blood now, before millions fall beneath history, pushed under by blade, bullet, and gas.
This guy's literally talking about Hitler.
Oh.
It's 1899, and the main villain, which is a second part of me, because evidently our character has dissociative identity disorder because of his children dying. What the fuck just happened? Anyway, the other me is talking about how they're trying to save the world by killing everyone now before Hitler can do it. Yeah, the big fucking brutish. Stop it with the fucking lights. Why is there so many of the fuck? Where the fuck am I? You bitch. What the fuck? A heart? Is this our child's heart? Is this our heart? Whose heart is it? Probably mine. Evidently I just can't get close to the heart. I think I need to like hit a switch to turn on the lights to destroy the heart that's being kept alive by component X. Component X is the mixture of whatever the fuck the thing is. Whatever the fuck the second component is, because I don't know what it actually is, and the Vitae from the first game.
Okay.
Seems like all I have to do is touch these things.
I have you now, creature. I will destroy you.
Stop him! Stop him! Kill him!
It is over. It is time to end this madness.
I need to get back down. Time to go commit the die. I'm pretty sure this is my heart, and we're about to die because we just killed it.
Help me. I am lost in the dried paper soul of the world.
Enoch, Edwin, Oswald, and I. Who's Oswald? Oswald's not a name that we've heard yet.
Listen to your heart. You know you are with me. You created me to save the world. I am your friend. Mandus,
Big machine.
I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Mandus, stop. Think about what you are doing for your children, Mandus.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Mandus. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown.
There's my sons.
Mud and shrapnel on the back
they're fucking everywhere, evidently.
Apparently.
Is the vision we share.
They're dead. They're literally just standing up there dead.
This coming nightmare. You and I are one. We are the same. Our souls are entangled. We deserve to make them free.
Oh, there's our sons and a pig monster. Our sons again. We're not allowed to pull up my light again. Hey, a ziggurat that you can barely make out in the darkness.
I have stood knee-deep in mud and bone and filled my lungs with mustard gas. I have seen two brothers fall. I have lain with holy wars and copulated with the autumnal fallout. I have dug trenches for the refugees. I have murdered dissidents where the ground never thaws and starved the masses into pain. A child's shadow burnt into the brickwork. A house of skulls in the jungle. The innocent Manders trod and bled and gassed and starved and beaten and murdered and enslaved. This is your coming century. They will eat the Manders. They will make pigs of you all, and they will bury their snouts into your ribs, and they will eat your hearts.
Music's good. Are these our fucking children's hearts? Yeah, and there's their bodies too.
Please, Manders, no. For your children.
Huh? What you doing?
There's our dead son over there, and there's our other dead son over there. And there's up there what I presume to be their hearts. Push the button. Art thou ready for one of the best monologues in gaming? Oh, the monologue that just happened. Yeah, it was good. Oh.
I lay there and watched the god I had created die. At the end, when we were cold as the stone we had hewn his body from, when the lights were nearly all extinguished, we heard, in the silent distance, the man-pigs singing to one another. Then, as the last lights were gone, and we lay together in the deep, they drifted away, and all was silent. Such a silence I have never known. And as the dust settled on my open eyes, and we lay together embraced forever, I heard, miles above us, the sounds of the city turning over in its sleep. A church bell ringing out, and in that moment, the new century was born.
Yeah.
Achievement unlocked, the heart. And that's the end of the game. Oh, is there credit monologue? Or is it just music?
Yardy. We got the yardies.
The end. Well, I guess that's the end of this. The next one is Amnesia Rebirth. What? Hold on, I'm curious where it would put me if I hit continue though. Because I only saved once manually in a save exit, in an exit save or whatever. So I'm curious where the last autosave is.
Madness, listen
Oh,
to
it's
me.
right here.
You know you are with me. You created me to
How do I
save
get
the
the other
world.
cutscene?
I am
Dan,
your friend.
I want it.
Please, I am no more evil than you. We sought the same thing, to save humanity, ridding them of their painful, stupid, pointless lives. Madness, stop. Think about what you are doing.
If it's
To your
something back there, I
children,
shouldn't
Madness.
drop.
Do not speak of my children, monster.
I did not kill your children, Madness. You sacrificed them on the temple steps, knowing what the coming century would do to them. Your sons will drown, lungs full
Ah,
of
so
mud
there's
and
only the
shrapnel
one.
on the banks of the Somme.
So there's only the one ending. There's a cut alternative ending. I'm stupid and didn't read the word cut. Anyway, that's probably going to be the end of this stream, and then we'll get into Amnesia Rebirth next time. I don't know how long Amnesia Rebirth is. And then after Amnesia Rebirth, it'll either be Soma or it'll be the Penumbra series of games. Then you can join the Discord if you want to know when I'll be streaming them. But I'm not going to be streaming them now. I mean, I could, but I'd probably end this stream anyway. Do you want to know the length? I mean, if it's not going to spoil the story of Amnesia Rebirth, I don't care. But I don't know literally anything about Amnesia Rebirth yet, other than it's a game and it's part of the Amnesia series of games. And good. 6 to 10 hours? That's good. That means that it'll take like 3 to 5 streams, since I like doing around 2 hours. I don't know how long Soma or the Penumbra games are. I also don't know like in what way I should do the Penumbra games. Penumbra Overture is the first one to come out, right? And then Black Plague came out, and then Penumbra Requiem is just an add-on to Penumbra Black Plague, isn't it? I'm also gonna modify my stream layout tonight so that tomorrow's stream for for Amnesia Rebirth, tonight's stream, tomorrow's stream should hopefully look better. But yeah, if you want to watch me be bad at Amnesia Rebirth, you can come tomorrow around 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for the bits, and thank you for staying and watching the thing. Who else streaming at the moment? Oh, Grunge Bob's streaming. Sure. Jan, join the VC.
We don't fight.
Raid.